Now, the focus of this retreat is focus and being proactive. And I've been thinking about that. I'm thinking, well, to focus and proactivity is one very vital part of the whole creative process. And I'm going to just fill in that whole journey so that you can truly feel that you are in the flow of something, even when you find yourself drifting and not wanting to do anything, to understand that that also is part of the journey of the creative process. So I'm going to describe the 4 phases of the creative process, and then I'm going to connect that to the menstrual cycle phases, to the 4 phases of the menstrual cycle. And in fact, everything I know about the creative cycle has come from the menstrual cycle. But I teach the creative cycle as a kind of standout piece on its own, and then we'll connect it to the menstrual cycle. This means that if you are a postmenopause woman and you don't have a menstrual cycle anymore, you're not missing out. And also if you're a woman who doesn't have a cycle because of some health condition or whatever, or even a man can also benefit from this information. So let's get going on the creative process itself. Now, what you can do, if you like, in your journal is just draw a big circle and put a cross through the circle so that you've got 4 segments. And look at the bottom segment of your drawing. Let's call that the potentize phase. And I'll explain what I mean by this later.
Sorry, hold on, Alexandra. I'm one of those people that I like to make sure I'm doing everything right.
Oh, yes, good.
You mean like a cross going this way? Or do you mean
right. No, yes. No, you got it. Good point. Yes, that way. Yeah, so maybe you could do it and then show it to women.
Sure. Here we go.
I'll hold it up.
Here's
That's it. And in that bottom one, put the word potentize.
Okay.
Yeah? So you've got your potentize, and then moving up from there, let's say to the left, or your left, the next phase we're going to call initiate. And then the top one we're going to call manifest. And then the 4th one we're going to call discern. And I'm going to just give you a whistle-stop tour through those creative stages. Then we'll connect them up to the menstrual cycle and kind of flesh them out a little bit more. So all creative projects will have to go through these phases. And if you're stalling on something, you're just not moving, you're procrastinating, then it's really good to come back and check this map and think, what phase have I missed out, I haven't cared for? And go back and attend to that. And there is an order to the process. You can't just leap in holus bolus and start going full belt, full tilt at something. You'll crash and burn and you'll lose your connection to what you're doing. So the cycle in its wisdom kind of steps us through these stages. And I like to think of us actually being held by this creative process, Amber, and everybody. And that once you have an idea, and if this idea is deeply connected to, your passion and calling, the idea is working you, and it's kind of, it's holding you. The creative process is holding you. So let's imagine you have an idea, and ideas, it's the potentize phase where that's like the ideas pop time. And I'm actually going to come back to that because there's so much to say there that I can't really say right at the beginning. So let's imagine you have an idea. Now, ideas often come looking absolutely brilliant, huge and enormous, and there's little old you quaking, going, my God, this is fantastic and terrifying. All at once, where do I start? And oh no, and the inner critic comes and says, you can't do that. Well, just calm. We take baby steps. The first stage of the creative process is initiate. And in the initiate stage, you start to play with your idea. Well, what if I were to try this? And if I were, what might I do? And you start to act as if and just play around with your idea, but you do not have any commitment at this point. There's no end goal to deliver anything. If you immediately put that on yourself and go, okay, I've got to deliver something, you will kill your little baby off instantly.